Hello and welcome back to Growing with Plus 21. If you're new here, my name is Mark and it's another wet day again. I had about an hour spare today to get some jobs done. So the weather was half decent when I left the house, and as soon as I got to the allotment it was pouring it down with rain, and it's that fine rain that soaks you right through. I brought some extra netting to finish off the pumpkin archway, and then I also brought, let me show you, and I also brought some of the blue piping to make the hoots for the brassica beds, not brassicas, pumpkins there and in that bed there. But as you can see, this weather is just coming down. It's a really fine rain, it'll soak you right through. So I'm not going to have too much done. So what the plan I'm going to do now is just finish off the chicken wire netting on the archway, and then I'll call it a day for today, and then I'll come back in a couple of days time, because I've got a day off in a couple of days time, so I can come back and really concentrate on the jobs. And the plan when I come back is to do a mega weeding on this side, do the hoops in that bed and that bed, and get everything prepped ready for planting everything out. So next time I see you, hopefully it will be a bit drier and a bit more sunnier. So we're back at the plot. It's been about 3 days since I was last here because of all the rains, and it rained again last night, but it's come out a bit today. It's cloudy, but there is some sun and a bit of heat. So I've brought all of the pumpkins and a couple of courgettes and a couple of other plants, I think a cucumber and things, squashes. So I'm going to bite the bullet and put all these out. I'll go through them in a bit more detail, but we basically got some Big Macs, pumpkins, some Jack the Littles and white pumpkins, more over there for the climbing frame, and then this is courgette, this one is a cucumber mini munch, and I think that's a squash as well. So I brought all that down to plant out today, and I've also brought a decent chair to sit on, because the other one has got some broken slats on it. I might try and fix it so I can use it and maybe paint it up a bit, but we'll see. I don't know what's gone on with the slats, but I'll have a look at that and see what I can do with that one. So this chair's a lot more comfortable than the last one, which is good. So I've got a few hours spare today, so I'm hoping to get quite a lot done. Like I said, I'm going to plant out all the pumpkins, some courgettes, other bits. I've got a few more seeds that I want to plant out as well, and then I'm going to do a mega weeding session. So I'll give you a kind of little bit of an update as we go. I won't show you everything, because especially with the weeding it'll be very boring. It is 10 to 9. I've got nothing really to do until lunchtime, so I'm hoping get a few hours of jobs done. So come and join me as we plant out the pumpkins and crack on with all the jobs at the plot. So I was gonna cut up the piping for that bed here, and I was trying to work out if I should just do one big one or maybe have 2 rows, but then I realised I need this one as well. But I also need to plant out all of the pumpkins and courgettes, and I want them protected. So I'm thinking I'll weed this bed and then put the pumpkins into place, and then see what we need to do in regards to protecting. Okay, so I'm thinking the two Big Macs pumpkins here, that is a, what it is now? This is a courgette, I think. Yeah, this is courgette, this is from Ali, my rusty garden, and this is a winter squash, again from Ali, at my rusty garden. And so I'm thinking have that grow that way, have that stay there, and then have the two Big Macs pumpkins here, and maybe have two hoops along, and then potentially, I think, depending on how much piping I've got left, I'll make some hoops on here as well, but I think I'll concentrate on this bed at the moment and then see where we're up to with this bed, and then we'll move on the next one. The pigeons and the magpies are watching as well, they're all around, flying around, so I'm definitely going to protect these out, because if you remember this time last year, the big June plant out, I planted out all my brassicas, everything into the bed that's got the potatoes in, and everything got eaten. So I'm not going to make that same mistake. So let's crack on with the hoops and get these protected and planted out. So I was trying to work out which way the pumpkins are going to grow. So what you normally do is the first seed leaves, and then the next leaf that comes from that, it will grow the opposite way. So we've got two here, if you can see this, you've got two leaves here. The first leaf is growing this way, which means it will grow this way, and I want it to grow towards the shed. And again, with this one here, you've got your two leaves at the bottom here. This is the first one heading that way, and then this one is heading this way, so they'll kind of head this way. I'll just have to help it sprawl a little bit, but yeah, they're in, and then the two hoops are here as well, which is good. So I'll plant out those ones, and then I'll look at covering it all, giving it water and then covering it all up. Okay, so these are the butternut squash. Oh, snapped a bit. I might be able to salvage it. I don't think I will. And then this is the courgette. So the courgette won't move anywhere. It won't sprawl anywhere. I think that butternut squash is dead. But let's get it in and see how it goes. And then let's get the courgettes in. This is an Ali courgette. I can't remember. Ali from my rusty garden. I can't remember what courgette she sent me. She sent me a couple. I just put Ali courgette. So we'll find out together what kind of courgette it is. I need to get a new trowel as well. The handle broke on this, but the actual end bit is still good. So let me give these a water and get them covered up. I was going to put the netting on first, but I thought I'm going to weed this area, because then I can then attach the netting properly, and then there's no weeds and no grass and stuff. So I'll give this a weed and then I'll put the netting on. Okay, all weeded as best I can do. For now, I've got rid of most of the nettles, whatever they are. But you just literally missed a pigeon come down and start trying to nibble. So all I went was to take the wheelbarrow of weeds to the other side of the plot, and then the pigeon decided to come down, cheeky buggers. I can't see it. I can hear it, but I can't see it at the moment. So let me get this netting on it now, because I don't trust them anymore. Dearie me, it's been just over 2 hours now, and I'm knackered. I thought I'd sit in the shed on my nice new, well not new, but my nice seat, and we'll have a little catch up. I brought some tea with me today because I knew I'd be here for a while. I've kind of gone a bit crazy and basically weeded like you've never weeded before. So I'll show you what we're up, where we're up to, where I've been, where I've done, what I've done. God, it's so hot outside as well. Whew. I'm dirty, sweaty, and it's so hot. Oh, dearie me. I'm getting delusional again. Do you remember when we had all those roots? Oh, attack of the roots, oh my word. Transforming the plot. 3 or 4, or maybe tackling the plot. I can't remember. Mad, crazy. Anyway, cheers. I've weeded a ton of beds. I've weeded the bed that should have the parsnips in, but now it's got the beetroots and can't think. Mine's gone totally blank. But anyway, I'll show you what I've weeded, and I also cracked on with the fruit bed as well and weeded the fruit bed, and I got stung as well, which is not nice. But thankfully there was a drop leaf, so that helped me out a little bit. I just need to keep on top of this. I really do, but it's just hard work. But anyway, I'll show you what I got to with the weeding. I've netted the pumpkins. I completely forgot about the climbing pumpkins. So the jack-o'-littles and the white pumpkins, they're still outside the shed. So I need to plant all them out as well and then protect them because that pigeon keeps circling. All the beans and peas that I sowed out, I don't know when it was, last week, week before, I can't remember now. None have come up, so I'm going to risk sowing everything indoors again and then plant them out and protect them. The only thing that's done well, peas, beans wise, is the purple peas from Seedcraft and the broad beans. Everything else, cassoulet beans, edamame beans, they've all been eaten. They've all been destroyed. I'm really annoyed. I'm actually quite off, actually, because I was really looking forward to all those type of beans, and I made all the structures and I did it all, and I don't know if it's slugs or pigeons, because when I planted them out they were like this big and then they all got ate. So I really don't know what has been eating them. It's really annoying me now. It really is. But I'm going to risk sowing them all again indoors, and then I'll cover them with something and see if that helps them out a little bit. I don't know. I really don't know. If not, we'll have no beans, or the only peas we'll have is the purple peas, and hopefully the runner beans. But I won't hold my breath. The new Seedcraft box arrived today, so I will open it up and do a little video again when I get a chance. Probably not today, maybe tomorrow or Sunday when this video comes out. It's Friday today, Friday 7th, is it? 7th of June. This video will be out on Sunday 9th of June, so I'll try and do the Seedcraft. I'll try and open the Seedcraft box when I get time. Do a little video and put that out maybe Monday or Tuesday next week. Very busy this weekend. We're off out to see some friends. We're going to the Science and Industry Museum, because they have an exhibition. Let me just find it. I forgot what it's called. It's called Operation Ouch, Food, Poo and You. It says a highly profile, entertaining, interactive, family-focused exhibition about health and the human body in collaboration with the BBC and Operation Ouch. So we're taking the little one and meeting up with some friends and their kids to go to that tomorrow. Then we're going to go and have some lunch, so that'll be nice if the weather stays decent. And then obviously then this video will come out on Sunday, so 2 days time, and then the Seagraft video will come out in, I don't know, a couple of days after that maybe. It depends on what time we get round to doing it. It's so nice to have the shed to sit in, especially when it's really hot outside, so I can have the door open, I can just look out the window, just be a bit cooler. Can't wait until I get it sorted properly. It still needs a lot doing. There's a couple of little gaps in the wooden slats that I need to just fill in. I think I brought everything to the shed that I need, and if I show you, actually there's not really much here, so I think we're going to have quite a lot of space. So let me just spin you around and I'll show you what I mean. So yeah, this side of, ooh, oh, just spilt the tea, god damn it. Oh, it's alright, I didn't, no. Oh, it's, anyway, yeah, so these wood bits are to just put around the shed a bit more, to stabilise it a bit more. I've just not had time to do that. This wall I think is going to have the tools on it because you've got the tools there, and then here, this corner, we're going to have a little shelf. I'm going to try, and I say try because it probably won't work, and build or make a shed that can fold down or fold up, and I'll have like a little station for potting on and stuff like that. And then behind me I'll maybe do like a corner shelf. Maybe I might have a look in IKEA, see if there's anything outdoorsy bit, or maybe look on Facebook Marketplace to see what there is. And then maybe something on this wall. I don't know what to put on this wall, to be fair. I think let's get the tools up first, get the shelf, the table in, and then we can see what space we've got. God, I'm knackered. So what's left to do now is to plant out the climbing pumpkins. There's quite a few, I think we've got 12 of them. I've also got 2 or 3 cucumbers. I think they're cucumbers, so we'll put them out as well. And then I'll give you a final tour of what the plot looks like and what we've done today. So it'll be probably 3 and a bit hours maybe by the time I finish here. So very productive this morning, and then I'm going to go and grab some lunch because I think I've earned it. Anyways, I'll finish off this brew and I'll show you the plots. Okay, so this is the placements of the pumpkins and the cucumbers on either side. So I'll get them planted up, and I think I will sow some more at the house because I'm just worried that everything's going to die, just like the beans. If I show you the beans, everything is dead, and the ones that I direct sowed haven't even germinated. So I'm going to redo everything again and hope for the best. So let me get these up and then I'll give you a final tour of what we've done today. So the pumpkins are all in, looking good. I've covered them all up, so hopefully the birds won't eat them. I gave everything a good water, and then the mini pumpkins are in, and I think that's a cucumber over there. I don't know, it might even be a melon, no idea. See how they go. And then the pumpkins over here. This is one of the Jack Littles, I think. And then the other small ones, I have no idea what they are. That's a mini munch cucumber from Seacraft, and I don't know about the other ones. So we'll just see what happens when they grow up. And then I managed to start weeding some of this. So this looks a bit better than it was previously. You can now see the rhubarb. I think that's the other rhubarb, but I'm not so sure actually. But we're getting some berries on this, so I need to cover this up as well, because the birds ate them all the other year before I didn't cover anything. And then finally, what else have we done? I've just weeded this bed here, got it all ready. This is the bed that's going to have beetroots and other bits and bobs in. Broad beans doing all well, and look at these peas. They're so high, so massive, aren't they? They're really good. So yeah, been here just under about 3 hours or so now. Lots done, still lots left to do. I need to sort out next doors. It's all encroaching on where the shed is. But it's been very productive today, I think, in regards to getting stuff done. But I need to sort out all of this and get that finished as well. But that'll be for another day. I'm a bit tired now. So the plan going forward would be to concentrate now on the top half, the bottom half of the plot even, and then get the shed sorted. I'm going to paint it. I've got the paint already here. I just need to crack on and actually get it painted, so I'll do that. But thanks for watching this video. Hit that subscribe button if you like the videos, and keep on growing.